Hey gang, Game Face here, and I'm back with more Planet Coaster. A little bit more of Pirate's Paradise. Um, so let me turn on the chat here because I forgot to do that, and I'm having to read things off the thing. That doesn't help. Hey, Ultimate Boy, Robin, Gaming 232, Hein, Dean, Demunch, wow. Don't see you here right away usually, but it's good to see you. Mega Nico, how's everybody today? Where's my chat gone? There it is. So, I wasn't expecting to be here this morning, but I am. So, yay! Yay, meaning I've had a little bit of time before I started to go in and look. My weekend was good. My weekend was excellent so far. Yeah, I wasn't expecting me either. Like I said, I wasn't planning on being back until this evening. But, yeah. That's not how things happened. So I've actually gone and I've made a list. And now I think I know all the things that need to be done, in order to finish the park. And it's quite the list. I didn't think it was going to be such a big list. Yeah, it says a light or two and things will be done. Yeah, and 2 becomes 4 and 4 becomes 8, and the next thing you know, we're putting down 70 new lights. Yeah, we're you know, that's what it seems like. That's definitely what it seems like. I wish it was, you know, when you go around the park, you don't see, if you know what I mean. So like things I have on my list. Bell tower lights. Bell tower lights is one of them. So I was an idiot and I built all these bell towers and I didn't put lights in any of the windows. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to... What? Just a few things left to do. Oh, a few plants and a light or two. And this thing will be done. It's a bad typo is what I think it is. But there we go. I changed it. So that's the plan right now. Okay, so in order to fix this, I'm actually going to finish one of them and I'm going to cut the tops off. Oh no, I'm not going to be able to do that, am I? We will see. We'll figure out how we're going to fix that without having to lay lights into every single one of these bell towers. That would just be too much. So the last buildings over here never got any lighting in them. So that needs to be done. There's the lighting on the coaster here. That needs to be finished. There is either a set of stairs or a ramp going down to here. I'm thinking a set of stairs would be probably a more viable solution. It needs to come down to bring this down to here somewhere. I could possibly fill this in, and yeah, so that needs to be done. there's other things. Lights on the docks, or on the in the harbor, or whatever you want to call it. So there's got to be lights here. There's supposed to be like small docks coming out from this. I haven't put those in yet. I need to put those in. There might be lights on them. The animatronics need to be put down. More animatronics need to go out. So that's basically what I'm going to work on today. But I think right now what I'm going to do is maybe do this part here, because you know it's been left undone. And I'm wondering, is this the right height? It is, isn't it? Okay. So all I want to do here is actually just bring a bunch of these out. I wonder, should I delete these here? Probably, eh? Yeah. Ooh, there's a big battle going on. That's not what I wanted to do. So I was basically thinking just some smaller things here, and I could put a couple boats here, maybe put boats up on a rack or something like that. Okay, I haven't been keeping up with chat, sorry. No, I said I'd be finishing things in my last video. There was no... It's so close to being done, but then when you go and look really closely, you find a bunch of little things that aren't finished. Hey, Noah. Died on the hybrid. What? Why? Look to my... Now on your YouTube channel. I could check it out when I get a chance. Yeah, it might still be the same name on your screen. You'd have to refresh. I don't know. All I can say is YouTube. You know. Yes, I saw some of it. Whoops. I don't know how you can possibly get those names mixed up. Okay, something's wrong here, and I think it's wrong right here. That's better. I wonder. Is this the thing that should happen? Almost is, eh? Sure, whatever. Whatever. I don't care. Well, I do care. But... You're in a funny place there, stairs. You really are. I'm gonna take the leap where you can get on the stairs. Okay, you know, that I know for a fact now that this thing's playing music. Didn't we check this? Fantasy Castle. Okay, no music. Yeah, maybe I didn't check it. Maybe I said I'd check it. And I never did. Oh, that's another thing that needs to be done. Oh wow. That's a big one. So, music. The park needs some music. I'm not going to run around and do that right now, but I've added it to the list. From what I saw, it looked pretty cool. I wasn't, you know, it's, I'm not hugely impressed with City Skylines itself. I don't know why. I think it's it's that I wouldn't be able to get the same detail I can in Planet Coaster in that game. I think, but it's not meant for that. I know that, but you know, it's just that's what I'm finding right now is City Skylines isn't really doing much for me. The detail level, like, you know what I mean. I haven't played it. I don't know what the gameplay's like. Oh, you fell off. Well, that's no good. I'll have to speak to one of my engineers. In your dreams, of course. Because, you know, that's where it happened. Okay, I want to... What do I want to do? I want to build some type of lighting device. Oh, just finished Half-Life, eh? Okay. Let's say we started with something similar to this. This won't actually be what we're using. But let's say it was similar to this. It would, first off, it would need to be higher. And second off, I don't like that. Oops. So, pick that. What's going on here? That just looks funny. Even that looks funny. Aha, I get it. I understand now. There we go. Not so funny anymore, are you? Well, except for these. That fixed it. Now. What do I want to do here? We want to pick some column things. Around halfway. Yeah, for its time, though. You know. It was an amazing thing. That's kind of weird. What is that? That's the 1 foot one. That's why it's weird. Maybe that's all I need. Maybe that's all I need. Oh, don't do that. Nope. Okay. What am I trying to do here? What am I trying to do here? I do have City Skylines. It's the only reason I can really say that. Like, the detail level doesn't, like, I feel as though, I basically feel as though they could do so much better. Just, like, looking at what Planet Coaster has done. But, I don't know. Yeah. Started New Island. Yeah, I'm hoping to start my new park sometime this week. Sometime. Yeah, it's hard to say at this point. Especially learning what I've learned, looking at all this stuff. Oh well. I think I'm doing the same thing. I'm judging City Skylines by the standards of another game. We all do it. We all do it. It's just the nature of beast. It's the way we think. Okay, so take these. Take these. Really? Seriously? Shouldn't even try. I shouldn't even try. The multi-select is just so horrible. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, they're way too different. I don't know. Okay, is this like actually working? No. Yeah, yeah. See, the problem is every time I go to play it, I still get this feeling that I could build a better city in Planet Coaster. That's always my feeling when I'm playing it, though. When I've played, or you know, not that I've played it more than an hour, but that's my feeling when I've watched other people play it and stuff like that. That hey, I could do this in Planet Coaster. I just don't. I don't know. It's not for me. Like I said, this is the only building game I play. I have no interest in any other building games. Yep. I've never tried it, but I have watched others do it. Yeah. Okay, so got that. Yeah, it's been a long time since I played Half-Life. I didn't even finish Half-Life 2. Or maybe I did. Can't remember. It's not working, is it? Something needs to change. Who won Planet Coaster? I don't know. I'm not announcing that until tomorrow. I haven't even pressed the pick a winner button yet. So, like I said, that'll be announced on Monday afternoon stream. I wasn't expecting to be here, eh? I didn't think I'd be streaming. Well, because there was no story in games. Like, I think you gotta realize where this came from. Like, there was nothing like it. Nothing like it existed anywhere, and then poof, Half-Life. You know, that's the thing. There, like, story was nothing. Story was something in the background. It was never anything that drove the game forward. So I think that's where this came in and was so different. Was that? Oops. Like, sure, you know, Doom and Wolfenstein 3D they had their background stories. But they were just running through hallways shooting things. This changed that. Or at least that's my recollection. Yeah, but wasn't Resident Evil a different genre of game? Wasn't it like isometric, third person, or isometric? Oh yeah, I'll be streaming at 6 tonight. I'll be there. Same as always. Yeah, so I think, you know, even Quake had a story, but it didn't have a deep story. I don't know. Yeah, 6. I think that's all it was, and the story, how even though there was very little of it, did draw the player into it a little, whereas, you know, I can't remember the order of things though. Like that's one thing that I can't remember is yeah, see they... Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute. Oh, they do. They do. So... I don't even see it in here. Yeah, exactly. It's not like today's games at all. You don't drive the story. The story was driving you. Hey, the lols, Taffery Moore. Welcome to the stream. But yeah, yeah, it was a great game for its time. But yeah, I can't. That's why I can't go back. I never seem to be able to go back and play games from before because I find them just dry, and yeah, thanks, Demoncha. But yeah, it's I. Oh no! See, the thing is, you had to be there. You had to be there. There's no way to get that perspective unless you were there. Unless you would experience that. Because that you know, let's say that took us from 0 to 5. There's not many things that take you from 0 to 5. Is basically what I'm trying to say there. Yes, you know, when Fallout came out and there was a lot more detail going on, that took us from 5 to 8, and that was awesome. Like when the Fallout series, really grew up into what it is today. I guess Fallout 2, Fallout 3, maybe somewhere around there. But you know what I mean? It's the progression. Unless you experience that progression directly, there's probably no way for somebody to explain that. I think. I don't know if I'm making sense. I don't know what the best story in a game I've played is. It's kind of hard to pick those. Hard to say with that. I don't know. There's definitely going to be needing to be some trees put into that area. I don't know how they can say it's the best story in the history of video games, but it was definitely one of the biggest leaps forward in story when it came to first-person shooters. Can we talk about this game? We can talk about whatever you were talking about. We're not, this happens to be the conversation going on right now. You got to remember, I guess, just so you know, Teferi Moore, there's a lot of, this is like 200 and some live streams in to this. This is the 80th live stream of this park. So we've been here for a long time, like over 300 hours. So there's already been a lot of talk of Planet Coaster already. And, so that's why things might not always be on topic, because we've been talking about this topic for a long time. You can probably tell we've been here for a while. You look at the park. It's kind of crazy at this point. But, it's my kind of crazy. Yeah, see, I don't think those people who think that Half-Life is the best story in video games still play video games. They're just probably not. They don't have the daily exposure to games that some people have. And I think that makes a big difference, myself. Like, I'm playing video games a lot. I've seen, like, what is it? That Edith Finch. Something of Edith Finch. That's got more story than, almost, like, more depth to it, more story to it than loads of games. So yeah, things have changed in the gaming industry. So yeah, there's definitely a lot more depth to a lot more stories going on than there was back then. Just so many of them. What game are you talking about now, Demantia? Is that Final Fantasy VI? Okay, so what does this look like? Let's turn the lights down and see here. Okay, Dean. Catch you later. Oh, that's 4. That's not gonna make it darker. Summoner. Okay, so those lights are somewhat reasonable. They don't stand out too much. They look like they somewhat belong. The spacing's not fabulous. I don't have any wires running between them. That became a lot harder than I thought it was going to be, you know? Really did. What can I do here? I almost feel as though I need some of these in here. Yeah, maybe that's where that should go. Yeah, and it's kind of hard to follow in chat, too. Okay, have a good night, Demantia. We'll catch you next time. Maybe this evening. That not on the ground? Yeah, that's in the ground. Okay, there we go. So, is that lighting for a dock? Is that enough lighting? I don't know. Don't think I like that. Nope, don't like that either. Okay, well, that's fine. That's fine. I'm okay with it. Let's build some boat storage. I know that sounds completely ridiculous. But we need something here. Like, all this is just like same piece repeated over and over and over and over again. It looks silly. Well, it doesn't look silly. It looks incomplete. Okay. We have boat storage. Now we need boat. No boats? Boats. Boats. So how do you store boats? I would say upside down. Okay. Boats. Because, you know, boat storage is not a perfect science. They're crooked. Crooked boat storage. There's a crane, I believe. Maybe we can get a crane in here. It's not really a crane, it's a pirate crane. Does that seem normal? There must be something else. Cargo. We already have cargo. Fruity cargo. I don't want no fruity cargo. Okay. Well, now that that's there, let's turn the lights back on for a bit. Like the real sun light. And let's fix this up. Yeah. Some things seem kind of incomplete to me. But that could be because I spent way too much time in here. Probably the case. That's most definitely the case. Hey Sky, welcome back. This needs something. I think it's probably not shops. It's not a shop. We definitely don't need shops. We need rocks. I think we need a very, very large rock. Oh, awesome. You got a PC. So next, Planet Coaster. Right? Oh yeah, if Planet Coaster's doing. Speaking of the amount of time you spend watching, I'm sure it would probably be a reasonable investment. But what Roman theme park? Yeah, it would be cool. I don't know. I'd have to do a lot of research. Because this is more like, this is like a Caribbean pirate style park, because basically what it ends up being. Which works out well. Okay, more rats. Yeah, I have no idea what's going to come after I guess what's been dubbed the spooky park. I don't know. I still don't know what I'm going to call it. Gee, at this point, I was just gonna say that. At this point, this park is like this far from being finished. Well, this far from being finished. And I still don't have a name for the wooden coaster. Did I see anything that was on my trip? No, I didn't. No, I didn't. Very uneventful trip. course, I you know, the thing with my trip is it was also like there was nothing to see because it was like pitch black as I was driving. There is that. That could be why I didn't see anything. There might have been something to see and I just completely missed it because it was too dark. Oh, there was this otter that crossed the road. I saw its eyes. And then it stopped at the side of the road and looked back as though there was something following it. But I guess that's not really a big deal. See things like that all the time. Oh, did I not finish this? I did not finish this. Well, that's bad. I didn't finish this. Is there a way? Okay, so... Nope. Okay. Take these out. We'll draw a path in first. And then we'll put plants around it. Just because, you know, there should probably be a path to that, because, you know, it's a door. Okay. Oh, is that why I'm not doing this? Oh, I can survive with that. Maybe a couple little trees. Just little things like this. Now, this is a problem. And what can I do about that problem? I guess build a building of some type in order to hide the problem. Okay. That'll hide the problem just fine. Come on, game. What are you doing? Hey, Ida. Welcome back. How are you doing today? New building. That should be okay. Might as well cover these. I'm doing good. Park's almost done. Keep on saying that though. And I always seem to find more stuff to do. More stuff that's like so important that it just can't be skipped. I made a list this time. Like days and days of work. Probably not. But we'll see. I'm just gonna work through it, and at some point I gotta stop adding stuff. That's my big thing. Okay, so how many steps we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15 steps, so every 5. Never works out right, does it? Needed 16 steps. Because of course you don't start at 0, you're starting at the first one. There we go. Why can't you just like go into that piece of stone like my brain thought? Like, oh yes, that will just go into there. We will all be fine. There we go. We are all fine. Okay, so got this. We got some lights. What else? Dock lights. Animatronics. I don't know if I need any more animatronics out here, but I do think I'm gonna put something in here. I thought I was. I know. I just need to be in the right place to do it. Animatronics. Yeah, my list. It's got to that point, though. Like, I should actually cross some things off this. So, dock lights are done. Docks are done. That's all we've got done today. Oh well. It's only an hour. That took an hour? That took an hour? Okay, let's turn you around because you look stupid facing the wall. Nobody's gonna see this guy. He's just standing here. All grumpy. He looks grumpy for some reason. Those green and purple pants he's wearing makes him grumpy. What else can we do here? There'd be people sitting around here doing nothing. We already got people having a gun battle over here. Maybe not. Maybe that would be too much. Okay. Towers. Let's fix towers. So we've got all these. That has 3 lights in it. That only has 2. What does this have? Does this have 4? No, that only has 2 as well. Maybe this is the one that has 4. We got 2 lights on this side. This has 4. Peg leg. I don't know. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna go do this to this one that I was working on earlier. And we're gonna figure it out from there. Because this is something I really need to finish. This is gonna make a big difference across the island too. Okay, let's see if I can pull this off quicker than humanly possible. Okay, let's well, I'm just gonna add the extra row just to be sure, so that I don't have to like pull it out and change it to it. Nope. Come on. Half the screen. Half the screen. Oh. That's funny. You go in. There is no windows. You're on the outside. There's windows. Whoa. Mind blown. What I never do properly when I do this is actually take these and just do a quick check. Like, okay, do these fit? Like, I mean, like, are they way too low? Are they way too high? Are they in the middle? That would probably work better. Yeah, I still need a 9th row. I just so wish I could just copy from one to the other. But it would just turn out so bad. It's not worth it. I not want to do that. Put the extra row in first. And that way when I'm done, I already have 4 rows selected. Yeah. Of course I'm doing this, so I guess it doesn't really matter. Yeah, it does if it doesn't select anything at all. Then it matters. Okay, yes, I do. It's on my list. Sinister Steel Lights. This is bell tower lights that we're on right now. So yes, there's still that to do. I keep on hoping I'm almost done, but then when anytime I go to do anything, it seems to take longer than I expect. There we go. Huh. I think this is working better. Do them in 3s instead of 4s. I have a S7 Edge right now. I don't know what I'm going to do next time, but I prefer the Android phones over the iOS phones. But my contract's coming up for renewal in April, and I might end up just going with an iPhone just to have one. Because there's nothing wrong with my S7 Edge. And I don't think there's going to be any reason to go up to the S10 Edge, or whatever they call it, when it comes out. So, I don't know. I do not know. But I've had both. Though my last 3 phones have been Galaxy S phones. almost done. And then we're going to go delete the top off every tower and copy this to it. Because I'm not doing this over and over and over and over. Again, I kick myself now for only putting 2 lights in the windows when I started. And I should have lights in all of them. But, you know, hindsight's 20/20. Looking back, we always know what we should have done. Just lucky this is Planet Coaster and I can go back and change it. Well, I can't go back and change it. But going forward, it can be changed. What? I made profit? I made 13,000? Park rating down? I made 13,000? No, I must have been a loss. This park doesn't make money. But we do sell a lot of balloons and hats. A lot. An i7 7700K and a GTX 1080. Well, your CPU blows mine away. I don't know about the graphics card. I couldn't really say. Yours might be better. It might not. Or they could be so close to each other that it's hard to tell. I have an i7 4790K. But I do have dual Titan X GPUs. That's where my money for processing went. You know, hindsight may not have been the best idea. But, you know, I couldn't have got a better GPU, CPU then, so... Yeah, I don't know. But you should have no problem playing Planet Coaster on that. Or anything else for that matter. Well, maybe Batman Arkham Knight. But I'm sure they fixed that by now. Two more to go. 2 more. I've decided that I'm waiting for my upgrade. I'm gonna wait until I've got my credit card completely paid off, down to 0, and then to reward myself, I'm gonna upgrade my computer. Upgrade what? Well, I'm running a Haswell i7 Haswell chip. So I would be getting a new motherboard, a new CPU, new RAM. basically everything. I don't know what I'd do with the GPU, though. I don't know what I'd do. That's a tough one. Well, again, not really, because my GPUs cost $1,500 each. There's $3,000 worth of my computer. More than, basically half of my computer is my GPUs. The other half of it is, I wouldn't have to replace the power supply. I wouldn't have to replace any hard drives. I wouldn't have to replace nothing. So it'd be a motherboard. It'd be a CPU. It'd be memory. And that's it. That's all I'd really need to replace. So basically, all I'm getting out of that is a CPU up. Well, and faster RAM. If I was to do that, though, well, again, I don't know. It's a tough thing. I don't know if I want to buy a 1080. It's almost as though after doing the Titan X's, I'm like, okay, I'm not going to do that again. Because that was a very, very expensive purchase, and you know, seconds later, Nvidia released updated, you know, like, it's like you're never gonna get ahead, so why even try, type thing. Okay, so there we go. We have the top of a bell tower. I actually put a floor in there. That's when you could see in the windows. That's when that mattered. Now you can't. It doesn't matter. Okay, so we've got the top of this bell tower. Oh, I thought the game froze there for a second. I heard audio, but I didn't. Nothing moved. Okay. Okay, so there's a new bell tower piece, right? So if I go here and I go edit and I select all this, I can delete. Aww. There we go. There we go. What? Okay, so. Oh, is this gonna work? Okay, there's one. This is gonna work. This is gonna work just fine. Where's it? Where's it? Oh. There we go. Another one over here. Okay, that was a lucky drop. Not all those have lights. This is the first one. This is the first one I built. Ooh, it's got different stuff on it. Why did I do that? That wasn't smart. Okay, well, we can always fit this to that, can't we? Hello? Can I? Like, no, you're not gonna be, I'm not gonna allow you to see what you need to do. That would make this fair. Come on. Okay, I don't know what it deleted there the second time. Nothing. It clicked, but it didn't delete. Okay, that's good. That's good. So this. Again, we'll try it one more time. I added tower lights. Well, more tower lights. There was only 2 lights in each tower. And I decided to add them all. I know, doesn't really look crooked from a distance. Actually, I just discovered another tower that I missed completely. No, I didn't. I didn't miss it. It was this one that I thought I did, and I didn't. Okay, okay. Let's figure out how this is going to happen. Let's figure out if this is going to happen. Okay. What else is involved in this building? So that's the problem with some of them, eh? They're just not standalone pieces. Weird, you can see lights in the distance through the building. I don't know, not really. I'm not a big sports fan at all. Oh, my travels were fine. Didn't take as long as I thought it would. And got back in time to do this. Okay. There we go. I don't know. If you needed to choose a quantum state, what would your favorite quantum state be? You know, it's a question I can't answer because I don't know anything about it. I know names of teams, but that's not enough information to decide what your favorite team would be. You know what I mean? If that makes any sense? You know, just to default to something, I would go Winnipeg Jets. Because, you know, I live in Winnipeg. But that wouldn't, you know, if that was reality, that would not be my... If I was somebody who watched hockey, it probably would not be the case. If that makes any sense? Okay, good. Okay, one more to go. One more. Just one more. And then, that'll be the bell towers done. Then we'll need to talk about some music. We gotta talk tunes then. It's like, nope, you're at the wrong angle. No matter what you do, I'm going to delete everything. There we go. Didn't expect an answer. Is the what is it called? An Einstein. What is it? A Bose-Einstein condensate. It's not really a quantum state. Science is crazy. It's just crazy. Okay, so If I had a checklist, I would check that off. Okay, I have a checklist. Let's check that off. Bell towers. So we've got dock lights, docks, bell towers done. Now what do I have? What do I have? Music. Okay, okay. So, music. Let's just start... at the beginning. We'll just start at the beginning. Ambient music. Okay, well, Meganigo, we will see you next time. And hopefully, well, not next time, but hopefully soon we'll be starting a new park. Okay, we need pirate music. Okay, I will try to remember to watch your video. As you can imagine, when I finish this, my brain is not thinking about running and watching other people's videos. It's running and thinking about getting something to eat and stuff. So if I remember, I'll remember. I have not announced the winner. The winner announcement. I haven't even picked the winner. I will do that all in tomorrow's live stream, as promised. I wouldn't be announcing it until Monday. I said that all along. I'm back early, so I wasn't expecting to be here, so yeah. I need sleep. More sleep, I should say. Okay, I don't know if that's the best pirate music. The other thing I don't know is what happens if I just duplicate this. How about we don't put it there? Whoa, where am I here? What's happened? Why am I inside things? Why is there so many things to be inside? Hello? Hurting my brain. There you go. Now, are they playing the same music at the same time? No, they changed. I copied the speaker, but it doesn't keep the music it was playing. It resets it to something else. Which means every single one of these I'm going to have to set separately. That's just dumb. Oh, and they're going to be at different places in the same song. Well, that just doesn't work at all. Okay, how do we do this? How does this even work? Is it ambient? Hey, Aaron. Welcome back. Is it ambient music? Ambient we need? Ambient? Distant space battle. Okay. This is not what we want. Okay. Well, let's say that's that. Oh, come on, game. What are you now? Pirate Harbor. Good. We're at a Pirate Harbor now, so that makes sense. Just gonna hide them around. It's now a clicking to what? Sorry, this is just ridiculous. Every time you paste a new, like, it let me paste one down, and then everything I pasted after that was a ticking clock. Pirate Harbor. Pirate Harbor. Canyon Battle. What? Why is there pirate sword fight sounds and no pirate sword fighting? Huh? Answer me that. Okay. Duplicate that. And what are you? Seashore. Okay, we'll duplicate that. Oh, I'm glad you liked it. Okay, so let's see here. Park speaker triggered. Park speaker music. Park speaker display. Park speaker ambient. Park speaker music. So the joy in all of us. Okay, are they synchronized? Come on, let me choose it. It almost sounds like they're synchronized now. Of course, they're just being a total pain in the... Really, really, really. Okay, okay. Upside down. It's upside down. Playing the wrong music. Come on. Sleigh ride. It's like, hey, someone's putting down a speaker. Let's choose a random song. Which, this doesn't make any sense. This doesn't make any sense at all. This should be choosing the last song that you chose on the last speaker, no matter what, every single time. It should never just go, oh, let's choose a random song. And it didn't even... I hate OK buttons at the top of drop-down combo boxes. Okay, okay. Screw you, game. Oh yeah, audio needs some definite attention. This is awful. Okay, so the other thing is, basically, I've got a speaker there, and a speaker there. You've never seen me so mad at a game. Oh, you should go check my channel. I've got a speaker there and a speaker there, and I can't hear anything from either of them here. Oh, there we go. There's a sound from a speaker. It's gone now. Okay, so it's very difficult to get ambient music in the background of these parks. Let's just put it that way. Okay, we don't want that there. Want one here. Can we like have something in like some angle that a human being might use? Game? Can you like I don't know. It seems like the speaker has this huge collision box. Is the music necessary? Yeah, I think so. Again, what has it done? It's gone and it's chosen a random piece of music. So when I duplicate something, why does the orientation change? There we go. No orientation change. So I think what the problem here is that the speakers are expecting to be on the ground, and therefore their placement... Okay, we should probably not have speakers here. Okay. Yeah, see, when somebody walks through the park, they're going to expect to hear music of some type, no matter where you're standing. It's changed the frickin' song again. Like, seriously, are you trying to torture people? Like, that's all this is. This is a little bug that would take no time to fix, but when somebody is trying to do this, it's absolutely torturous to go through. That's what they've built here. Sorry, I just have to say it. I have to say it. After hundreds of hours working on this park, this is going to be the thing that just drives me insane. Have I played Fortnite Battle Royale? No, I have not. I have not had the pleasure. Okay, so the secret is don't put down different pieces. Always copy again. Never continue pasting items, because it resets the music. This will be fine. Shantytown. Copy from it. That'll be fine too. It is. It's the second copy that resets everything or shifts the music it's playing down one selection. Which would be even weirder. But could be true. Shantytown. Okay. So we've got Shantytown there. Here, though, we're gonna start to switch. Sailing the high seas. We need lights in here. See what's going on now? Why am I not having the same problem that I had every single one I copied and pasted before? There's no reason this should be working suddenly. I haven't changed anything. I've just kept doing what I was doing. And it's just now suddenly working. Huh. Well, what do you know? I'm happy it's working.
West.
Putting heads on them. Why are you going away out there? I'm trying to put you... Okay, so let's just stick them in every couple one of these. Okay. Now out here, we don't want that. We want Shantytown. Oh, I know why this works. That must be the default music for the speaker. As soon as I change it to Shantytown, it should stop working. See what I mean? It has stopped working, and now it's going in. Yeah. Stupid frickin' game. Sorry. This is just totally dumb. It's totally dumb. It's the second or third dumbest thing I've seen in this game. That's Shantytown. That's Shantytown. Well, that's quite the bug. The second duplicate you lay down of something resets the music. Okay, well, at least the music's done now. And I don't have to do that again. What's next? Music. Cross music off. Tunnel lights, animatronics, malevolence Q. Okay. So, a big thing that has to happen is this. And it just has to happen. I gotta stop putting it off, and I just gotta go and do it. Because right now, it's not getting done. And it's just wasting time. So I am going to just start doing it. Hey, Rich Gamer. Welcome to the stream. And this will be a lot less stressful than trying to put, you know, those things on that thing. Speakers out. The speakers don't work properly. Or they're not customer friendly. Speakers are not customer friendly. Okay, catch you later, Sky. I will be back this evening for my late stream, of course. Maybe I'll see you then. I could, but every single one of them's different, so it wouldn't really make a difference. I'd have to copy them and move them and change them and copy them and move them and change them. So, because every single one needs to be customized for the angle it's at on the track and everything like that, I found there was no point making a building out of it like the other ones. That's why I've been avoiding this one, because I knew it was going to be a painful experience. Hey. And see, like, the other thing is, when I can use the ones that are all the same, I'm using the prefab one with that already has its own poles. So these are different than the ones going around the corners. So we will get to a point where we can use the same piece over and over and over again. Or I hope we can. I hope so. It's just what it is. It's just. Hey, Scampy! How you doing today? Oops. Look at this. We might be like close to being able to use the prefab. Might not, of course. Yeah, the park is in the home stretch. Ooh, that's not good. That's not good. Nope. Okay, so if let's try it. Let's just try it. Might work, might not work. We'll never know unless we try. Yeah, see, that's starting to get awfully low, isn't it? Maybe not. But it's not going to be able to go up here. I'll probably be able to start lighting again up here. Basically what's going to happen. It's going to stop where it is. As soon as we get to a certain angle, there's like these things would have to be 20 feet tall in order to miss them or not hit them with your head. How the hell did I do that? Really? Wow. Didn't think I was doing that bad. But I am. Hey, me. One more, maybe? And that's it for that. Hope it's low enough. Okay, what's going to happen now? It's going to go into a loop. We can't do anything in that loop. So the next place we can have lights is probably right here. So next up is definitely going to be something spooky. Something spooky this way comes. Something wicked, maybe? It's gonna be sort of a combination park because, you know, I don't want to do the same old spooky that everybody else is doing. So what it's gonna be is there's going to be a crater, like the Barringer crater type thing, and there's going to be a haunted house on a hill. There's also going to be not a haunted house ride, by the way. It's a thing people walk through to get into the park. There's also going to be a ghost town, like a Western style ghost town, and like a mine. So that's where my brain has put me right now. Things will somewhat change as we go, I'm sure, but that's sort of the direction where we're headed. Okay. Don't... Well, maybe one more. Maybe one more. And we'll have to switch back. No, I think we need to switch back now. Is there any I can steal from, like, close by? Those are crooked. I gotta be careful with that. I want to make sure that I get straight ones. I'm not clicking any of those things, game. Why do you insist that I'm clicking them? I am not. I knew there was something weird going on there. I don't know how it did that. I guess I did. I don't know how I did that. It was going awfully quick there for a minute or two. And then I had to go and run into a bank. Go. That should fix that. Did it? No. Maybe that will fix that. Nope. That screwed that up. So yeah, it's not the most entertaining portion of the build, but I guess it's just as important as any other piece of it. I was going to try to do this off stream, but being as we're running out of things to do, we're here now. this. If I clear... I don't know. I don't know. Hey, TBB! You know, I don't know if a Planet Coaster live stream is the place to be bringing this stuff up, to tell you the truth. We're coming here to get away from things, not... So, yeah. Hey, MXD Plays, welcome back. Okay, we're going into the tunnel. I think this is all the lighting we're going to need for the tunnel. I'm trying to I'm trying to finish the list. The list must be finished. Yeah, so that I can finish the park and get this thing published to the workshop. And right now, it's lights on Sinister Steel is the mission. And that's what we're trying to do. Trying. I have said nothing of success. We're trying. The list? What does the list say? The list says... Starts off by saying last building lights. So the last buildings I put down don't have any lights in them. That's a thing. That's the first thing on my list. Is the last building lights. The second thing on my list is exactly what we're doing right now. The second thing on my list is Sinister Steel lighting. So that's where we're at this moment in time. That's the second thing on my list. Third thing on my list is stairs down ramp. Stairs slash down ramp. So okay, there's that. There's that. We've actually got all the way from here, all the way through here. Sorry, all the way up here. No, I missed it. I missed it. I don't know. I'm lost. I'm lost. Okay, so there's lighting that needs to be done in these buildings. There's a ramp. Oh, I just got stuck in a fountain. I was speeding along through the air and a fountain popped up and stopped me. I need to put stairs down. I need something. Something needs to come down here. I have try to hook up wires, which basically means like try to hook this thing up to this thing, and you know, have the wires, have the whole thing make sense. But I'm not. That's not high on my list. That's like the last possible thing. I also have more animatronics, so I'm gonna want to put down a few more animatronics at some point. And tunnel lights, which means that down in here, whoops, down in here, these lights, there's no lights in here. I need some solution for lights there. You know, we've got everything else lit up. Why leave that out? Actually, I'm really happy with the way these little things turned out. I did not expect the caves to come together quite like this. I should probably, the other thing I should probably do is paint the world properly. That should be stone. Come on. Looks funny when it's mostly sand. There we go. They can go hang out and look at this. They don't. What I could do to make them hang out and look at it is put some screens in here. But I don't know if I want to do that. I don't even know if they'll actually hang out from this distance and look at screens over there. It's hard to say. So yeah, that's the stuff that I need to do before the part goes up. And as you can imagine, this is a big piece of that. When it comes to the amount of time it's going to take. Really, it is. Big. Huge. Whoops. There we go. There we go. I think this is going to make a big difference, the lighting in here. I also feel as though I should do some stuff in here. But you know, what kind of plants grow in caves? Plants don't grow in caves. So I probably shouldn't try to grow plants in caves. So, there. I don't know. I want to be able to scene it up better, but doesn't seem to be the right pieces, the right things to do it with. So we'll just leave it as is. I actually think this is going to look awesome coming through the cave. These lights actually do turn out pretty good like this, I think. It's just very, very time consuming. These are actually doing something now. I keep on wondering why I have to keep on correcting the angle they're on. How do they get off 90 degrees constantly? Not something I'm doing. Oh, I guess what I'm doing is I'm turning them around like... Oh, as I turn, I get it. Yeah, I understand. Sorry, brain just had to figure it all out for me and tell me about it. Hey, Koala Master! Welcome to the stream. What just happened? Why does the camera move like that suddenly? Okay, it doesn't. Weird. Planet Coaster, you're weird. Sometimes. We're all weird sometimes. Normal's boring. Be weird. It's more fun. Okay. Goes on and on and on. On. No, that's too much. It's getting there. You should see the rest of it. The rest of it's pretty detailed too. But yeah, it's getting there. Almost finished. It's only right now we're at about 280 hours on this. A little bit more than you expected. Just a little insane. I'm only that much crazy. What are you talking about? The detail or the crazy? But just wait. The next park's going to be even better. Well, I should actually say the next park's going to be even more detailed. But it will be smaller. There's no way I'm going to be able to... Like, basically, I want to be able to finish something in maybe 150 hours. Instead of 300 hours. That's a goal of mine. But when you know, I choose to do things like this, it's no wonder it takes so freaking long. Yeah, there's got to be, oh, I don't even know how much time I have, actually, Planet Coaster live stream time. It's probably near 700 hours. But that's 2 parks. That's Adventureland too. Okay, we're gonna have to ride this in a minute. As soon as I'm done the lights in the tunnel, we'll ride this. Because I really want to see what it's gonna be like. Oh. What, the other park? I don't know what the watt is for. Okay. One more? One more. This is just such a long process, this thing. I'll be so glad when this piece of this is over. And then there's only like 3 or 4 things left on my list. And then I'll make the park public so everybody can come and enjoy it. Or, you know, publish it to the workshop. I want to speak in terms that everybody would understand. I'm hoping it'll happen today. I'm finding it hard to make any guarantees at this point because of everything I found this morning when I started looking. But that's the way this game is. Game. I called it a game. Sorry. This is serious business. This is. So down here, there's a loop. There's this bank. We come through. There's these bunny hills with angled bunny hills around the end. I don't know, bunny hills. Hop up, and then that's it. That's the entire coaster. Okay, so let's change the lighting to 6 p.m. Let's change the lighting to 7 p.m. Let's ride this thing. I don't like how it gives it this weird filter, like you've got a fog. I find the lights in Planet Coaster seem to do that. It's kind of weird. I don't know. I don't know. Well, I guess I should have probably been drinking this for the last 3 hours. Kind of cold. I don't know why I forgot about it. Okay, here we go. We're going on that ride. So no lights down here. Lights kick in here. All the lights are now done around here. This is all new lighting. Nothing in here. And we kick back into lighting through the tunnel. Wow. This is crazy at night though. So we're definitely finishing this today. Okay, so I say I'm definitely finishing that today. I don't mean right now. You can see, basically, I have no lights from here, down, through here, around this loop, and into the finish. And that. Hey, BJ! Do you have, like, a schedule on when my streams end? Sorry, man. It's just, I swear you always show up, like, 5 minutes before I'm finished. So... And I apologize for that, if yeah, sorry about that. Lighting on these buildings. So that'll be the first thing I'm going to look at. The second thing we'll finish is the last strip of lighting down here, which you can see is missing. Why? So you can see that lighting is missing. That's all that's left for lighting on Sinister Steel. I still have a note to put some stairs down here. We'll do that. We'll build like a way down here somehow. We'll do that. We will. More animatronics is another note that I have. And tunnel lights, which basically are the light, is going to be like the lights between here and here, because it's awfully dark. And what I might do is I might just take like a version of this, you know, and just like bring it into the ceiling, like a lighting rack in here, like that is what I might do. I've already done it. Look at that. So yeah. That was a thing that needed to be fixed. Now we need to fix the way this looks. So yeah, more animatronics, more of this, more of that. But I'll also need to fix this. This doesn't look right. This doesn't match the rest of the waterway. So all in all, though, I think we accomplished a lot today. And by a lot, I mean there's lights in every bell tower. That was a lot. and the island is looking just sweet. You know, it's got that look that at night it just looks great. The other thing that I really love about it is the reflection in the water. I look like Olinsky from the TV series Chicago PD. Do I? That's funny. People say I look like Colin Farrell. But I don't know. So we are actually going to leave this here today. I'm 2 hours and 45 minutes into this. I got to go get some lunch, and in 3 hours and 15 minutes I will be back. And we'll be back to try to finish this list off so that tomorrow we can start not only with the giveaway of Planet Coaster, but we can start the new park. So I'm going to leave this here and pick this up then. And until then, I'm Gameface. This was Planet Coaster. If you liked it, click the button, and don't forget to subscribe and follow. I'd like to thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.